It was noon, and I was having my tea. All of a sudden, I didn't feel the presence of God. Not any longer. You know the feeling when love is gone? Same feeling. I'm not religious, but I sure knew when God wasn't present. I didn't know the meaning of my teaspoon. I stood to whisper in the corner. I still didn't feel anything. And then I drank a quick glass of water. I remembered what I'd do with myself.
One of these poets writes poetry. It's what you're like when you come back from there, burning at your edges. Bones turn liquid, skin puddling the floor. Hair-knitted stars that gleam the sun turn dull underground. Your heart stolen by the Snow Queen. Your body a t-shirt, white, washed with dark new jeans. Your lips are oddly kissable. Straight, smooth, stretched, and flat. They belong to a baboon, a Harley Street regular, a Neanderthal throwback, but beside squinting eyes, they belong on your face, oddly kissable. I see you looking past the walls, cruise interstates for a soulmate, flick pictures of potentials in each face you see. You, anxious for another casting, so soon after finishing your last role, looking for the next greatest thing, but not me. The last person who loved you. Did that poem help me?
I stood in the middle of the kitchen and decided to go out for tea. I'd go out nearby where the sky was large enough. I'd have my tea where the sky was large enough for God to come back into. So then I went out the door in my coat.
I wondered why it was winter.
I wanted to get tea from the place in the park.
And then I was looking at my money, and I didn't know how it worked.
And then I couldn't find the tea place.
Just sorta was looking around for God and tea. Just sorta wondered.
Just sort of miss God.
Just sorta miss where God had been.
Just sort of hid under a tree and wondered.
Frustrated.
Wrote a my soul, my strength, God to lilies for spread. I sang to keep myself company.
When I found a bench and sat down.
That's when I met you.
Sit quiet.
So now say again what happened?
I no longer felt the presence of God. Know the meaning of my teaspoon. I whispered in the corner. Quick glass of water.
I wondered why it was winter, not knowing how money worked. I couldn't find the tea place. God and tea. How great thou art.
What happened?
Presence of God. The door in my coat.
Hid under a tree and drop and sat down. End of all things. The 8th thing was the last thing that ever happened in the history of time. Because then I realized everything at once.